target. But the reason that I'm here to start the show is to say thank you to all of you for coming out and filling the Paramount Theater for a 5th year to see this wonderful event. When we started this show 5 years ago, we had no idea. In fact, we talked about doing it in the brick box because we weren't sure we could get 100 people to show up. So the fact that we have over 800 people here tonight. And the real reason that we're all here tonight isn't just to see these incredible dancers. The real reason that we're here tonight is to support pediatric programming at Rutland. The Kids on the Move Rehabilitative Program and the PD High Tech Program, which provides intensive nursing and therapy for children so that they can stay in their homes with their loved ones. This is a tremendous fundraiser for us. After tonight's tally, we will have been able to raise more than $130,000 for absolutely would not be here without you, and I can tell you that I remember the days when we used to do the pig pancake breakfast, which was a whole lot of fun, but didn't raise nearly this kind of money. So thank you so much to all of them. Thank you to our dancers. Whether they started out as professionals or not, they absolutely will be dancers tonight on this stage, and I absolutely can guarantee they're going to give you the show of your life. And I'm so excited that you're going to share this evening with me and with them tonight. I also want to thank all of our sponsors and the volunteers that helped put this event together. It really takes a village to get here tonight. It's been 5 years in the making, and thank you to all of them for their efforts, for their tireless support of the programs, and also for their enthusiasm getting us here tonight. Sometimes there's moments when the blisters and the tired nights make you wonder, and it's nights like tonight that are going to really show us how important this event is and why it's all been worth it. So, to cut it short, I really would like to show you something that I think is going to help you understand why we're here tonight, why this is so important. I'd like to share with you a video that's going to explain a little bit more about our programs. But I encourage you, if you'd ever like to learn more, please give us a call at RAVNA. Visit our website. Ask one of our professional therapists or nurses. We'd be happy to tell you about all the tremendous work that we do in our community. It really is a unique opportunity to bring services to young people in our communities. We are one of only a few in the state that provide pediatric-specific programming. And as you all know, intervention at a young age helps these children to lead successful, full, long lives. So thank you so much for being here tonight. I hope you enjoy the show, and take a minute to watch this video.
When a child has special needs and a parent has questions, where can they turn for help?
Two and a half years ago, we went to Hungary and adopted a little girl, Leila, who was 19 months old and who could only roll one way and she couldn't stand up or crawl. She could sit up, sort of propped.
She had motor delays that were in response to having been immobilized, and when she was not in this country, and she came along very, very quickly, and now she's this beautiful little girl who's running and jumping and climbing stairs.
I'm a big believer in early intervention, but for Leila, it's meant, I think she'll have a normal life, and I think she would have not had a normal life if she hadn't started with all the therapy early. it's great. They come to your house. Everyone's been very friendly. It's not invasive. They work around your schedule. It's been really easy and just an incredible support from the community. Our new baby, who's 4 months old and has Down syndrome, the PT has done stuff you just wouldn't even know. Like, he hunches forward to hold all his pectoral muscles tight so he can breathe because he has respiratory issues. And I couldn't even tell that. And they've spent lots of time like helping him open up his chest to breathe, and they've done a lot with him with his back so that he can twist to both sides, which he couldn't do, and just all these interesting things that you would not know how to do. So no, the kids would not be where they are without the services.
It scares me to think where these kids would be without a program such as ours. We live in a state that does not have a lot of therapy options available for children and for families.
Riley has KCTD7, which is a gene mutation. There's less than 25 in the world that we know of. And Kids on the Move has been able to be there through all the ups and downs. Because the condition is a regressive condition. He's not supposed to have ups and downs, but we're very thankful that he does. Most kids with this condition continue to deteriorate over time, where Riley goes down, but then he gets some ups and then he goes down again.
Kids should be in their home, smelling regular meals, in their jammies, with their parents, with their siblings. Nobody's meant to live in a hospital setting or a nursing home setting, but especially children.
When the therapists come to our house every day, they always say Riley's going to be a surprise. They never know what he's going to be able to do because he changes on a daily basis. So they always come in with an open mind and try to see where he is and then do activities from there. Some days he might be able to play the Pop the Pirate game, but the next day it might be all he can do to color. The nursing staff from Kids on the Move has been amazing. The nursing can go kayaking with us, tubing with us, blueberry picking with us, to family parties or fundraisers.
Turtle. Can you do it quick? Turtle. Turtle.
It has given him a way to communicate, which is the most important thing. He's able to say what he needs, what he wants, how he feels, likes and dislikes. You know, he's let us into his world.
Oops. I threw him off. It's okay. That's food. Where are the vehicles? There they are. Yep, you got it. Car! Yay! Drive a car.
I've been working with Andrew for around 4 years now, and when I first met him, he was completely nonverbal, and now he is speaking in full sentences, and he's showing us his intelligence through verbal communication and his humor, and he's connecting with all of the people in his world now so effectively, and it blows my mind how much progress he's made. He's an amazing kid.
1, 2, 3, 4.
You have 4 charts. This is awesome.
She is very magical, and she is so good with him, and he loves her, and that's the best way I can describe it. Is, you know, she loves him, he loves her, and they just work so well together. She's brought out Andrew that was in there all along.
Da 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 da.
Da 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 da! You found it.
Mommy, I found it.
Well, I have breakthrough moments all the time, and they often bring tears to my eyes. You know, something like the child was able to drink water from an open cup without choking or spilling it everywhere one day. Or a child was able to eat his mom's homemade banana bread for the first time without having any difficulty, or a child was able to say, "Hi, Mom," or "I want Daddy," or "I love you." I mean, all of these tiny little millisecond moments mean the world to the families and to me.
I carry over what she suggests. She makes the suggestions about activities to do with Andrew, things to focus on. I follow her guidance a lot.
We train them on therapy techniques and strategies for helping their children communicate and develop gross motor and fine motor skills and flourish.
Just the growth that he's had, it's because of them.
Oh, there it goes again. You missed it. Oh, you gotta look to see it. Lizard. Fantastic. High five again for that one.
They're serious about the service they provide because they genuinely care about the children they work with.
There's such a great need on so many different levels for children to be receiving therapy services so they can communicate and they can move through their environment and they can learn self-help skills. And those things don't get taught necessarily in school because we're working with kids that are so young and they need help early on to get a good start in their lives. So.
I found it!
You found it already? That was so fast. Nice work.
Kids need to be emotionally invested in learning, so when they're having fun, they are learning the best. They're able to retain that information that they're acquiring through a positive experience.
Every year, dozens of kids, like Andrew, Laila, and Riley, receive advanced medical care in their own homes from a team of highly trained professionals at Kids on the Move and the pediatric high-tech programs at the Rutland Area VNA. But we can't do it without your support. We need your help to make a difference in the lives of children and their families when they need us the most. Your donation helps ensure that no child is ever turned away. Won't you help by donating now?
Now you got all realized here. Should I use the mic or not? You guys realize why you're here. This video means a lot to, well, everybody here tonight. Thanks for filling the seats. Thanks for making a difference in people's lives. Really appreciate it. So, tonight, Dancing with the Stars, Dancing with the Rutland Stars, and we plan on having a really good, hang on a second. My phone seems to be vibrating. Yes. Yeah. I told you not to call me here. No. We're supposed to be on right now. Where are you? What do you mean you're not sure if it fits right? No, it's not black this year. It's not formal. We're going with a blue. Yeah, the McNeil boys. Yeah, they do a great job. You look great. Don't worry if it's formal or not. Get out here. They'll love you. What do you mean it's cute? You said it's cute? Will you get out here, please? Come on. Nice.
You told me it wasn't formal, but I didn't know what you meant.
Beautiful. Look good.
Where's yours?
He fell for the oldest joke. No, really, wearing tutus to...
How's everybody doing tonight? Are we ready for an uplifting evening of dance? Harry, get him get warmed up before I come out next time.
Yeah, really. Listen, we're going to have a lot of fun. It'll be stage precipitation, because they'll be working, and it'll be audience participation, and you guys can precip if you want. Tonight, we have two programs. Rutland area VNA, hospice, and pediatric, yeah, that's going to be annoying me. Pediatric high-tech program. Simply put.
That worked better than the tutu joke.
Simply put, these programs have helped literally hundreds of kids. So thank you all for supporting us. We have sponsors.
We just sponsors tonight. I want to thank some really important folks that helped make tonight possible. Folks who supported this this is the 5th year this is going on. It's because of all this great support that Kids in the Move is able to continue a lot of the great work. So please do join us in thanking our exclusive media sponsor, 98.1 JJR. Let's hear it for them. Engineering Services of Vermont, supporting our fan favorite sponsor, Engineering Services of Vermont. Thank you to them. Our Judges Booth sponsor, we're going to meet them in just a few minutes. Our Judges Booth sponsor this year is Rutland Regional Medical Center. A great big round of applause for Rutland Regional Medical Center. Let's hear it for Green Mountain Power. O'Brien, Sorrell, Reynolds, and Slovakia. McConnell, Guyette and Associates. PEGTV, and Roots the Restaurant. Let's hear it for all of our great sponsors. And of course, we're going to learn more about all of our dance sponsors later once you'll see that on the big screen as the evening rolls on. So we, of course, want to thank them as their names come up. And of course, a big thank you to our host tonight, the great Paramount Theater. A great big thanks to all our sponsors.
Let's get to meet our judges. Our first judge tonight is a communication specialist at Rutland Regional Medical Center. Let's welcome Bernadette Robin to the stage. She's a managing broker and from Four Seasons Sotheby's and Internet Realty. Let's welcome Lori Messiah Brochu. And General Manager at Best Western and a star of the 2013 Dancing with the Stars, Dave Carell. Stepping up for my partner in crime, Charlie Murphy. Charlie could not make it tonight. Dave, thanks for being here, man. Judging is based on, you guys paying attention, choreography and difficulty, technique, and performance and showmanship. Are you guys ready? At the end of the performance tonight, the winner will get the coveted mirror ball trophy. You guys will have to discuss and wind up, well, maybe, arguing a little bit. Are you ready? Time to head off to the judges' booth.
One more time for our judges. We'll hear more from them as the evening goes on. Best of luck to you. Some of the hardest work here tonight is going to be made up over in that judges booth. Thank you so much for taking on that big responsibility. Now, also tonight, you can. My mom's here, thank you. Good. Also tonight, you can help decide. You're a very nice audience. You really are. Give yourself a hand. My God, you are going to have fun tonight. Cool. Now, you two are going to get to participate in all the great fun tonight. Do you have your cell phones with you? Say yes. Yes. Do you have your cell phones with you? Say yes. Yes. What? Normally, one cell phone turned off. Normally, we come on stage and say, hey, turn off your cell phones. But tonight, you have an opportunity to help choose a winner. The fan favorite is chosen by you, and you, and you, and you, and you. You're going to see on the screen later on this evening a bunch of numbers. You text that number to the number that you're going to find not only in your brochure, in your program, it's also in the back of the those fan favorite signs. Where are those at? All right, a lot of support there. There's numbers on there. Make sure that you memorize that number because later on, you're going to get a chance to title in that number and choose the fan favorite. You You can only vote 5 times. And voting opens at the end, so put it away for now. Put your phones up. Front row. Put them away. It doesn't work yet.
They're taking
At the
pictures
end
of
of
you
the
in
night.
their tutu, man.
So again, that voting opens later on in the night. So go ahead and keep those cell phones out. We'll tell you when you can vote.
All right, if you guys are ready you ready to go get changed?
Yeah, I'll go change.
The judges are ready. Are you guys ready? Yeah! Let's meet couple number 1, Gormly and Kristen McConnell. Sponsored by About Face Orthodontics. Couple number 1, let's find out more about couple number 1 right now.
I'm Kristen McConnell, and I'm part of Peak Performance, and I'm the spa manager at Jackson Gore.
All right, I'm Will Gormly. I own the Mountain Cider Company, and I'm a member of the Rotary Club, the Rutland Young Professionals, and I'm on the board of the Rutland County Parent-Child Center. I think practice is fine. You know, we're picking it up pretty quick, so
yeah,
there's hope.
He was terrified the first day, but after that, it's like, oh yeah, come back. He's been very, very good and receptive, and he's awesome.
She's very tolerant. I know nothing about dance, and so even in the few practices that we've had, I think we've come, a pretty long way. So that's got to be saying something.
Yeah.
It's harder than I thought it was going to be, for sure. Yeah, it's mostly just my coordination. I had no idea what I was getting myself into, but I don't know, make it work. I have confidence.
It's funky. It's fun.
It's really good, and you should vote for it.
I'm doing it for my little stepdaughter, who was a Kids on the Move patient, and now she's a kid on the move. And so, yeah, she's an inspiration, so.
This is a little bit outside of my realm of comfort, and so I thought it would be kind of a challenge, and I thought it'd be fun to do. So.
Well, personally, I've watched my stepdaughter go from a coma into the cute little kiddo she is today, and that wouldn't have been possible without the program. And
I'm amazed at the scope of this fundraiser. I've seen a lot of fundraisers, and just the fact that this one, it sells out in like a day and a half, and the amount that it raises for this cause is really impressive. So.
Ladies and gentlemen, the judges obviously are going to have their hands full tonight. Let's go to judge number 1 and get some comments from Dave Carell.
Go, Dave.
Well, I know how you're feeling right now. I stood there 2 years ago, and then I bet you're feeling, wow, it's over. But let me tell you, you are a natural out there, my friend. Excellent job. Kristen, you know, you mentioned how your inspiration is coming from your little stepdaughter, and that, you know, that just makes it all the more special. So, great job, guys. Great job.
Will, you said in the video that you were confident. It showed. It really, you guys did a great job. I thought you really seemed to enjoy the performance yourselves from start to finish. You really got into the funk, and it was a great way to start our night.
Will, I don't know if I could look at you the same way. Call me. Kristen, you know I love you, and I love the reason that you're dancing. Your little girl is right here, right near the judge's box, and we're thrilled to have her so close by. But Will, phenomenal. I love the way you move.
Eric, has Will got his breath yet up there?
I don't know. Now I've already got Bernadette catching her breath. Holy cow. Might get off to a weird start. Do you have any? I have questions, but I feel like you should just talk to Bernadette now. Do you have any favorite memories you want to share? Well, how did it feel to go first tonight?
Great. It was it's like ripping a Band-Aid off. Be nice you got to watch the rest of the show.
Excellent. Well, there's a seat over there in the judge's box for us. Kristen, how do you think Will did?
How do you guys think Will did?
I have to say that says it all. Let's hear it one more time for Will and Kristen. Look up those numbers in your program or the back of your fan cards, and text that number later to the number you'll find in your program. And vote 5 times. Do that a bit later if you want Will and Kristen to be tonight's fan favorite. Judges, have you locked in your votes yet? Bernadette, have you cooled off yet? All right, let's one more time for these two. Let's keep the one going. There.
Are you having a good time so far? Great. Right. Good. You're very welcome. How about couple number 2? We're going to do this. So we have 7 couples to meet tonight. And let's watch a video about couple number 2. Kyle Robillard and Deana. They're sponsored by Rutland City Firefighters Local 2323 and Wilk Paving. Kyle and Deana.
My name is Deana Tommala, and I am here representing Miss Lorraine's School of Dance.
My name is Kyle Robillard, and I'm a firefighter here in Rutland City.
It's been rough. You know, it's just, you know, this is what I get. It's hard for making him stay focused, and he's young, but that's okay. We're working with it. He's been wonderful. Apparently he goes to a lot of weddings, and I hear a lot about that.
She's been good. I've had better, but you know, when life gives you lemons, you make lemonade, and
it's really good lemonade.
It's debatable, but it's been good. I'm happy to come here twice a week. Well, I never gave too much thought about dancing. It came so natural to me, but being here, I just gotta keep that up. I'm carbo loading now because we have a lot of practice.
But no, it's been great. We'll show you where we've come. So get down the ground. So we gotta do stretches because this was pretty much what he came to me with. But look at this.
Ow. We gotta stretch it out.
Our dance, it's old school, a little bit of new stuff in it. And the songs, they're nothing I picked. Well, I was told everything I picked was too fast and my feet are too slow. The at-home therapy Ravda, Kids on the Move provides is top-notch, and we're both extremely happy to be involved.
It's an honor. It brings the community together. It's a beautiful thing. It's beautiful to see.
Spreading the news. I'm leaving today. I want to be a part of it. New York, New York. Our longing to stray right through the very heart of it. New York, New York. I want to wake up in a city that doesn't sleep and find I'm king of the hill, top of the heap. These little town blues are melting away. I'll make a brand new start of it. If I can make it to you, New York, New York. I want to wake up in a city that never sleeps and find I'm a number one, top of the list, king of the hill, a number one. These little town blues. Make a brand new start of it. in the front row. What did you think? This is too much fun. Is this not too much fun? Wow. You know, judges, here we go again. I know that you guys are going to have your hands full tonight. Who are you rooting for tonight?
Oh, Sam and Jas.
We'll be up a little bit later. Fantastic. Judges, let's go to Lori. Lori, this didn't happen in dress rehearsal.
That was amazing. I loved your video. I loved how you energized the crowd from the start. It was elegant, fluid, stylish, great performance, and loved the chorus line at the end.
That was beautiful. When we first conceived this event 5 years ago, that's exactly the kind of dance we were looking for. Charming, very attractive, but don't tell Will I said that. It was dramatic, and Deana, you are a beautiful and graceful dancer. Thank you both so much for this.
Fred and Ginger. So very smooth. Kyle, I think there's probably a few ladies out here in the audience that probably need their fire put out there. Deana, it was beautiful. You light up the stage when you dance, so fantastic job, guys. Thank you.
Normally speaking, the judges aren't the show to follow, but tonight they're really coming up with some real doozies. I was nervous here what Bernadette had to say about a firefighter on her stage, but she seemed to keep her cool, so we appreciate that. This building shook when these two took the stage. You folks lost your mind. I see a lot of I love Kyle with Deana signs out there. Kyle, little birdie told me that you like to dance at weddings. Now, there's probably a story there that we're not going to get into this evening, being a children's show and all. We want to be family friendly, but how do you think you did tonight?
I think I did all right.
I think this crowd would say you did a hell of a lot more than all right. What do you say? The follow-up question, what is in that glass?
John Daniels. I'm not working tomorrow.
How'd Kyle do? He's wonderful. Yeah, proud of him, absolutely. All right, I saw a lot of signs out there. You know it's in your program. Look up that number. Let's hear it for Kyle and Deana.
Judges, did you lock in your votes? Okay, a lot of pressure on those guys. It's my pleasure to introduce couple number 3. Stacy Alderman and Bill Kelley. And they're sponsored by Alderman's Kia. Let's find out more about them right now. Stacy and Bill.
We got a brand new day.
I'm Stacy Alderman from Rutland, Vermont, and I run 2 of our car dealerships, Alderman's Kia and Alderman's Toyota.
I'm Bill Kelley. I'm the owner of the Pyramid Holistic Wellness Center, and I have a private practice in fitness and mental health here in town.
Practice is going great. We're having a lot of fun, and we've actually been really good about sticking to our schedule and working hard. So I think it's really going great.
It is. Yeah. Stacy's doing a great job. She's amazing.
I have a good teacher.
Oh, Stacy as a student is remarkable. She just rolls with whatever crazy idea I have and bring it in, and she says, I'll try it, I'll do anything. And she learns things like that.
He's great. I mean, he's such a sweetheart, first of all, but he makes everything really fun. And it's hard to keep up with him, but he's like the Energizer Bunny, but I'm doing my best.
You're doing great.
I'm having a lot of fun. Going into something like this, you know you have to train for it, you have to rehearse for it and practice, but it's turned out to be a lot more fun than what I anticipated. It'll be very entertaining.
Yes, it's pretty fast, I think.
A lot fast. It really helps kids in the community that otherwise wouldn't have the resources to get the help that they need within their own home. So it just, you know, when I was asked to do this, at first I was like, I can't do that. I have stage fright. I don't want to get up in front of people. When you watch the Kids on the Move video, how can you not do it?
The Kids on the Move is so amazing as far as what it provides for one-on-one services for the children and their families. But also as a community, I think it just elevates that our community would come together and try to support a program like this. It says so much about Rutland.
Sir, you look pretty excited.
That's Stacy, Alderman. She's hot.
All right, nobody's holding back tonight, including our judges. Let's find out what's on their minds, our panel of judges. Of course, Bernadette's been with the show for a long time. How many shows is this, Bernadette?
Who's counting? This is number 5.
Me too. Yeah. All right, you ready for a little review?
Stacy, the energy that you brought to this, and to keep up with Bill, number 1, is probably the hardest job in show business. What I was really glad to see also along with you, Stacy, is that Matt, Carrie, and Polly Lynn actually can still dance. So great job on Stacy.
How uplifting was that? That was fantastic. Bill, I know you always bring something that's extremely energetic, and tonight certainly didn't fail there. And Stacy, as Bernadette said, to keep up with this guy, you did every bit. So congratulations.
Yeah, just have to keep saying, I mean, the energy was amazing, the fast pace, you didn't miss a beat, kept going. That's a hard routine. You did a great job. Loved a little bit of help from your friends at the end. It was a great finale.
Looks like they're ready to talk to you now.
There's a lot of energy in this room tonight, and you folks brought a lot of it with you. What do you say? What do you say? Now, Stacy, there's a lot of moves in there, a lot of different styles of moves. Which one was maybe the most difficult to learn?
I would have to say the fastball combo for sure.
Can you show us what that looks like again? I think they nailed it. What do you think? Bill, Stacy's known for the moves on the dance course. On the golf course. How do you suppose you did here today? And the dance floor.
Oh my gosh, what do you guys think?
What were you most proud of? Like I said, a lot of styles in there. What did you teach her and you went, oh my gosh, that looks really great?
Well, some people have suggested that that routine might be a little fast. And I would say that just keeping up with it and just going from one thing to the other without missing a beat, that's what I'm most proud of.
It certainly looks seamless tonight. We're going to turn our attention back over here to the judges real fast. Have you locked in your votes, judges? Okay, now I turn to you folks. Just a reminder, you can vote for them later. How many of you bought those signs tonight for Stacy and Bill? Can someone at the front row over there from the top? Check out the program, because later on, you're going to get a chance to vote 5 times to vote these 2 your fan favorites. Let's hear it again. For Stacy and Bill.
All right, judges, are your votes locked in, judges? All right, the pressure is on. How are things in the back of the theater here? You guys enjoying the show?
Absolutely.
Who are you guys rooting for?
Chris and Rebecca.
All right, what's coming up? You know, at the radio station, we do a little thing called the Christmas Fund, and we go to Ted's Pizza, and I'll tell you, Charlie Romeo, or as we call him now, Charles, was just a kid, and they'd sing Christmas carols on the radio, and I just saw him backstage, and he goes, well, we've come a long way since those days. You guys are going to enjoy couple number 4. Charles Romeo and Ilene Blackman is back, ladies and gentlemen. Sponsored by Ted's Pizza and the Vermont Truckle Company. Let's get to know a little bit more about these guys.
I'm Ilene Blackman, and I am a dancer, and I'm an actor, and I have a studio in downtown Rutland.
My name is Charles Romeo. I'm the city attorney for the city of Rutland. Grew up here. My family owns Ted's Pizza, and I spent a lot of time there. No, practices they're going great. We've been doing at least once a week since We started this back in June, and in each session it presents new challenges, but nothing we can't overcome. And it's a lot of work, but it's a lot of fun too.
First of all, he's extremely musical, and that is a great asset because we've got this crazy piece of music that keeps on changing.
Ilene's been incredible as far as not only showing the technical steps, but explaining things to me in a way that I can relate to, being kind of coming from a music background. I hear the music, she gives me the steps that I can plug into the music, and it's great. She provides challenges with each new rehearsal. We come in, I don't know exactly what to expect, but you know, being at it this far, we just was commenting this morning that I came in and she said, I had an idea, we're going to do it this way, but within 20 minutes to a half hour, we had it figured out and it was working pretty well. So hopefully the clay's been conducive, but the potter's been very helpful as well. Some parts are easier than others, some are more difficult. You know, you use muscles you didn't think that you had, but that's, you know, but those go away as you move forward, and it is very good exercise. So
It really moves, and it's very fast. Some places.
Classic but contemporary, I would say.
Yeah. Oh, I think it means a lot to me and Charlie, and I think it means a lot to the community. I think this is a fantastic fundraiser.
This is an incredible organization that I'm inspired to want to do my part to make sure that their work continues.
I've got to ask, have you ever been to Ted's Pizza? You love it. You love it. It's fantastic, isn't it? Judges, again, something a little bit different, a little, there's so many different styles tonight. Dave Carell, what do you think?
Graceful and elegant. ago, I had the honor and privilege of dancing with this beautiful lady, and you know, I had everything I could do just to get down out of this booth and go up there and enjoy it because it was so wonderful. You know, I know the effort it takes to get to where you are tonight, and the performance certainly shows. So congratulations.
Just a pleasure to watch. I mean, you both seemed immersed in the piece. Ilene, always elegant. Charles, you had the steps down. You were light on your feet. Just a very classy, well-done performance. Nice job.
It's really hard to compete when you have somebody as beautiful as Ilene on stage. She's a wonderful dancer. But Charles, you really matched her intensity, the footwork that you did, and when you really got into the moves, and I like the way your hair looks tonight. It was fantastic. You really, really brought it tonight. Thank you so much.
Aaron.
You know, when I'm watching backstage, one of my favorite things about this whole community event is that the bar keeps being lifted. There keeps being more and more new things coming to the table. And tango, it was fantastic. You guys killed it. This crowd loved it. It looked great. You did every step. I don't know anything about tango. I'm supposed to ask you questions about tango. You can answer however you want to, and I'll believe you, but I think that you are actually now an expert on this, Charles. After seeing what you just did. The tango's not an easy dance to learn. So out of all of that, what was the hardest part to really get under your belt and get into your shoes and figure out exactly how to master?
I think feeling the music and feeling the rhythm as it works through your feet and keeping in tempo with not only the music but the partner. And it really is a close dance. And having that chemistry to make it look fluid and feel fluid, I think was the biggest challenge. And I had a very good teacher, and I think I got a good teacher.
You mixed the two. It's still here. I just talked.
Your question.
I don't know. How do you think Charles did?
Good job. It was really nice getting to Charles, but you know, a lot of collaboration. Also, so we discussed all of that, you know, beats and feelings and such. So it was fabulous.
And I'm thinking we could look for an outage.
I wouldn't be a government official if I didn't say that the form to fill out for that. So.
Okay, fair enough. Folks, how'd they do? Judges, now's the moment. Lock in those votes, please. You're not talking to me. You know who yelled that? I think it was the mayor. I think the mayor. Who was that? Did you find out? Please. Man, it means the judges in this crowd. You need the fire out. Really needs a cold shower more. But we're really glad y'all are here. Listen, folks, I have to remind you, who has those fan signs out there? Raise them high. On those fan signs in your program is a number 95935. Ilene thinks it's her lucky number. If you voted tonight, when we tell you to, you have to 5 times to do it, and you can vote these 2 fan favorites for the 2015 Dancing with the Rutland Stars. One more time.
Charles is so graceful. It's kind of like a duck swimming, floating on the water, but you know their feet are moving really fast under them. We're up to couple number 5, ladies and gentlemen. Dr. Jas Multani and Sam Hull, the defending champion from last year. They're sponsored by the Rutland Regional Medical Center. Let's get to know a little bit more about couple number 5.
I'm Jas Multani. I work at Rutland Regional, and I'm one of the internal medicine docs there.
He's really good. He's very determined to learn the general routine. He's really open to anything I toss out there. I really haven't heard him say no to any ridiculous ideas that you guys will see shortly.
Well, as an instructor, Sam is really good. I mean, she's excellent. She really has done this a lot, and she makes it look effortless. But then at the same time, it's really hard to get up to speed. I think the routine is a little easier than I thought it was going to be, but then at the same time, like actually perfecting it and making it look nice is actually more difficult. So like the gross like mechanics of it are fine, but then actually making it look nice is far more difficult than I thought. Our dance is going to be a really fun dance to watch, so everybody should come and watch it.
A lot of spinning.
A lot of spinning, and hopefully a lot of vomiting. Should have said that. I think Kids on the Move is a really important organization just because of the area and the community it serves, and then there's a lot of kids in need.
And I think a lot of times if you can keep anything in the home, it establishes a lot more consistency and helps people to kind of cope. I know a lot of times just for regular people, they go to the hospital and you have people controlling your diets, help with giving your meds out all this time. So everything is very structured. And then when you get out there, it's just as if the whole world comes crashing down on you. To be able to have the nurse come in and help to maintain that structure, keep that routine, it really provides, you know, a sense of safety and just you feel supported.
Oh, I think the event's really excellent. I mean, from both as a participant and as people, audience members who are going to come and watch it. I think it's just a fun thing to watch, kind of everybody to get together, wholesome entertainment, and then for us, it's just a lot of fun learning the routine, learning how to dance. So I think from both standpoints, I mean, it's just an excellent event.
Rutland with the Rutland Stars, ladies and gentlemen. Aren't you glad you're here?
It keeps getting better and better.
Let's talk to the people that have the closest seats to the stage.
Oh my God!
Who are you guys rooting for?
Jas and Sam.
There you go. You guys having fun?
We are.
Okay, there's somebody in the back row of the balcony that would like to switch seats with you. Maybe not. Judges, here we go again. Every single act that gets up on that stage brings something really, really different. Lori, you're up.
Oh my. I mean, what a fantastic job of creating an all-around experience, from the costumes to the choreography to the execution. Definitely added an exotic flavor to the evening. Great job.
I'd like to recommend that all doctors.
About you.
And also that all nurses dress like this. That was absolutely stunning. It was an experience to watch. It was dramatic, it was engaging, and Dr. Multani.
Oh my God!
Looked
Those costumes, right?
Part of the complete package. Fantastic
Oh, yeah.
choreography, all around. Just fantastic job. Congratulations.
I saw Bernadette call the office and make an appointment. I don't know.
She thinks they make house calls.
You two, incredible job. My first question, who made the costumes? Damn, they're incredible. So these right here, that's real. Both. Yeah. Is it hot? Yeah. I think so. You two, incredible job. Really, really fun to watch. Fun's just a weird word to explain what we just saw, but yeah, it was really incredible. The front row was You guys are awesome. Now, I have some questions for you. There were a lot of moves that you did, Jas. Of all of them. Gentlemen, we'll get to Sam's moves in a minute. Just hold on. There were some real moves in there. Of all of them, what was the hardest to learn?
Ooh, the one where she slides down my back.
Oh!
Then I lose control.
Yes, we should say earlier at rehearsal, we did have a small mishap, and they're back tonight, stronger than ever. Good for you two. You guys really... I work at a place where it's okay to say the hardest part is when she slid down my back. That actually means something to all 850 people that are here tonight. And it actually isn't dirty. Sam, you're last year's pro dancer. There's royalty among us tonight. How do you think you did this year?
I did pretty good. Hi, Brent.
Is Brent here somewhere? Brent has a much higher voice than I remember. We're glad Brent is here tonight. And how was it working with Jas?
It was down for anything, and most of the time I ended up falling down on the floor with it, but we were good. We worked it out.
Well, it was really, really great to watch. You were what this whole event is all about. You worked your tails off right down to the costumes. Let's hear it for these two right here. Judges! It's not you, is it? Go ahead and lock those if you would, where are those Jas and Sam signs tonight? Oh, they're everywhere! Awesome. Well, you know what to do later on in the show. Text 95936 to the number in your program. One more time for Jas and Sam.
Eric was making reference to the dress rehearsal this afternoon. Judges, we were all at that dress rehearsal this afternoon. Tonight's show, they have upped their game.
They certainly have. Everybody's really stepped up their game. Incredible.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun, and this next couple, no exception. A guy that spends a lot of time here, Bruce Bouchard, teaming up with Tracy Tedesco. Tracy, no stranger to Dancing with the Stars, and of course, Bruce is here at the Paramount Theater every day. Couple number 6 is sponsored by the Heritage Family Credit Union. Let's get to know couple number 6, Bruce and Tracy, up close and personal.
Hi, I'm Tracy Tedesco. I own Fitness Made Fun here at the House Center in Rutland, Vermont.
I'm Bruce Bouchard, director of the Paramount Theater in Rutland, a mere blocks away, and the host organization of Dancing with the Stars. We tried on some things. We saw if they fit, if they worked, if we both related. We rejected some things. We went through a lot of moves in that process, and then we landed on something that worked for both of us, and she's the bomb. She's the bomb. I'm the slave.
He is spectacular. He has been working diligently at every practice, repeating over and over. Get it down. It's got to be in his body. That's his motto. And he's actually doing a great job.
She's great. She has great spunk, and I admire that more in a person than anything. Kind of exactly what I expected. You know, since we agreed that it would be a full-on collaboration about the what, it was, you know, those they take time. You know, you can't force on either side. You just have to organically find it.
We hope to entertain.
Well, it's a great organization. It's a fabulous mission. It's helping so many kids. And God bless, this organization is helping children in need to achieve something that maybe they didn't think was possible.
I am involved because this is such an impactful event. The community comes together in such a way, you know, where everyone steps a little out of their comfort zone. Lots of people get educated and many children benefit from it, and it really is a wonderful cause.
You know, we have a woman here who's just had a smile on her face since the first note was played. You've got to be having a great time.
I am. It's wonderful.
Who are you rooting for tonight?
Bill.
Rooting for Bill. All right. Bill and Stacy. Let's find out what's going on at the judges' station. And I believe we're up to Bernadette. Bernadette, what do you think?
Bruce, you have a flair for the dramatic. Go figure. What was fun about that performance is how in sync you were and how much both of you looked like it was such a good time. Bruce, I loved your solo when you came up front and showed up Tracy a little bit. Fantastic. What do you guys think? Fantastic.
I really enjoyed watching that. I thought you were both great, vibrant, high energy. I expected nothing less, Bruce. You danced so well together and you looked like you were having a ball. Very proud of you both. Great job.
Bruce, definitely after all these years, you are still having fun. And it was great to see that you gave Tracy a lift for a change, because it's usually Tracy doing the lifting in years past. So great job, guys.
For those of you that know Bruce, that's the longest time he's ever spent not talking. Sorry, I had to get that in there. Eric!
As my employer, I've been sworn. No, honestly, great job, you two. Really fun to watch. There's something I want to say, and I hope you don't take this the wrong way. This gentleman right here is damn near 67 years old. And he moves faster than I can. I think he said the app for it. Bruce, you're so often behind the scenes working on events here. What was it like this time to be on this side of the curtain?
It was rattling and it was great. I liked every minute of it.
Tracy, how do you think Bruce did?
He did well.
What was your proudest moment of the whole event?
I think the really clever dance that Tracy made for this. This is not an easy piece to make a dance for, and she killed it.
I think you both killed it. I think you both killed it. Let's hear it for Bruce and Tracy, guys. We keep saying it. It keeps getting better and better and better and better. Judges, now's the time. Lock those votes in, ladies and gentlemen. I saw some Bruce and Tracy signs over here. We got one right here. Oh, they're all over the place. You know what to do with those. Text 95937 later on in the show. Not now, later on. Let's hear it for Bruce and Tracy.
You know, in your program tonight,
Sorry, I want to talk about one real important thing.
in the program, the envelope that's in the program.
I do want to take a moment right now and just talk about something that was in your program tonight. You're also dutifully grabbing it. I appreciate that. This right here is a donation envelope. Now, we are all about having fun here at the Paramount Theater. Dancing with Rolling Stars is a lot of fun. But remember, all of this fun has something very important behind it. Whatever you can find in your part and in your checkbook to write a check, place in this envelope and put it in the post. You're going to help some of the great kids that you saw on the video before and a whole bunch of other folks. You're going to help the people that are doing the hardest work out there, some of God's work, and we want to support them as best we can. Whatever you can put in this envelope would mean a lot. So please, when you go home tonight, before you forget, write a check. It can be $5, it can be $10, it can be whatever you could possibly do. Put it in the mail and help these folks continue the important work that they're doing. Buying a ticket tonight is a great step, and you're having a heck of a time. But really, we do really hope that you can join us in supporting a little bit more. So, Terry, over to you.
Yeah, in your program, what you know, it's sad to say we're up to couple number 7, and I wish this could go on all night. Couple number 7, Rebecca Buonadonna and Chris Kiernan. Chris is yes, Rebecca's doing some incredible tasks. They are sponsored by the Vermont Country Store. Let's get to know a little bit more about them.
Hello, my name is Rebecca Buonadonna, and I am the proud owner of Raw Honey Apparel and Tradition Fineries.
Hello, my name is Chris Kiernan, and I dance, and I danced last year. This is my second year, and I'm really excited to be back, and I work for Kiernan Property Maintenance here in Rutland. I think practice is really good. I show up here, and Rebecca's always just a ball of fire, and it really keeps the practice going, and I'm always on my toes from a dance standpoint and just in general, and I'm just constantly trying to harness that and put it into the most exciting dance we can, and I think we're coming along with something pretty cool. So,
I have a lot of ideas, and Chris is very good at telling me when to stop having ideas.
bring it back down to like the functioning level, but it's good. No, it's exciting. Rebecca is great because she not only does she take what I say and then is willing to try it, but she's constantly thinking, I mean, what if I try this? And we kind of work well doing that. And even if it's just something as simple as like where you put your hand, you know, what the hand shows during the move kind of thing, she's really good about stuff like that.
I think Chris is a great instructor. He's really easy to listen to when he's very clear and clean about trying to instruct.
We're not going to give too much away. I will say this, we had to come a long way in from where she was throwing out ideas for songs and I was throwing out ideas for songs. It took a Congress debate to get us to a middle point, but when we found it, I'm really happy with our selection, and I think
it's going to be fun.
I think it's going to be a lot of fun. And
it was a great honor to be asked. At first, I was a little hesitant, but then I realized who would be benefiting and how could we not do it.
It's the best feeling giving back and just knowing that we're getting a workout in, and for the most part we have fun when we dance here. And
I think Kids on the Move offers all the things that we take for granted every day by bringing somebody into the home to help and to cater to these really specific needs. And I think it's a blessing and it's an honor for us to be part of it.
Now kick, now go, baby, kick, now walk it by yourself.
Keep that noise going for Rebecca and Chris.
See, I only saw the tattoos on her arms the last time. Let's find out what's going on at the judges. Dave Carell, what do you think?
Wow. Rebecca, you can dance, lady. Chris, for a big man, you got moves. Nice job, guys. Nice job.
We just had no idea how hard our job was going to be tonight. This is amazing. Rebecca, you definitely put the hot pants tonight. Fantastic job by both of you. You made me smile. You made me catch my breath a couple times with those flips. Just a great job.
I love this song, so that gave it like extra points in my book. But Rebecca, you dance beautifully, and I asked you earlier if you had taken ballet before, and you said no. But you are so graceful, but you had such a great sense of fun. Mr. Butler, everything she knows. Excellent job.
The judges had some math problems to work out. Eric, these guys catch their breath yet? Have you caught your breath yet, Eric? Wow.
Gentlemen, can you bring your phones to vote the fan favorite tonight? I think we have it right here. Yeah. Rebecca, by no means was that an easy dance to perform. You were up in the air, you were being thrown that way, you were being thrown that way, you were dancing, you were the moonwalk. Out of all those steps, what was the hardest to learn?
I have been trying to learn moonwalk since the 4th grade. So.
How'd you do? I think you nailed it. Chris, how did Rebecca do?
She did great. I mean, I couldn't ask for much more. I mean, she took everything that I taught her in stride, and we delivered her performance. And like last year, I'm just still way out of breath, and I don't know. I always leave a big lift at the end, and it never leads to a good interview. So.
Well, it certainly makes for a heck of a performance. Out of everything you did, absolutely, you guys, you killed it. You were really awesome. Congratulations to you both. Chris, where are you taking it? Is Ryan here?
I love you, Chris Kiernan!
Don't be dragging him off stage. Jeez, man. Where is he? Who is he? Who is he, though?
Where's this my husband?
That's your husband. Chris, don't be dragging her off stage. What are you thinking? Oh, okay. One more time for Rebecca and Chris. Judges, have you locked those votes in yet? It's going to be a lot of math here. You're right. There's going to be a whole lot of algebra going on tonight, trying to make all those votes make sense. I would not want to be those three judges tonight. Fans, where are those fan signs at? Absolutely. Text that later to text 95938 to the number located in your program. We're going to get there in just a minute. Give it up for Rebecca and Chris.
All right. When are we going to open up those phone lines for the texting?
I think we should do it now. We've been talking about it all night. I'm seeing a few glows out there right now. We're going to remind you what those phone numbers are right here on the big screen in just a moment.
Eric just texted 5 votes for Rebecca while that dance was going on. And his phone never left his pocket. Sorry. Wow. Couple number 1. This is what you do for couple number 1. Will and Kristen. Will, of course, is a cider maker. You might say they're the sweetest couple. He did not make cider today. Couple 2, Kyle and Deana. 95933.
And don't forget, go to 650-600-9016. Text that number right now.
Stacy and Bill.
95934. Text that right now to 650-600-9016. The number is in your program. All of this, of course, thanks to Engineering Services of Vermont. How about Charles and Ilene? 95935. You have 5 votes right now, and 5 votes only.
Jas and Sam. $95936. And of course, your boss, Eric.
Yeah, I better say this. Please vote. I want Monday off. Vote to 95937 if you would like to see Bruce and Tracy be the 2015 Dancing with the Rutland Stars fan favorite. 95937.
And the final couple, Rebecca and Chris. 650-600-9016. 95938 for our final couple. Look at the judges going at it over there.
We're going to give you one more go-around at this. I see a lot of texting still going on. Text for Will and Kristen. 650-600-9016. 95932. Who's voting for Will and Kristen right now?
Couple 2, Kyle and Deana.
95933. Who's voting for these two? It's going to be a fight to the finish, I think.
And who brings a car on a stage? Stacy does, that's who. Stacy and Bill.
95934 if you want Stacy and Bill to bring home that prize tonight. Who's voting for Stacy and Bill right now? All right.
Charles and Ilene, ladies and gentlemen, brought some class to the stage tonight with a tango. 95935. 95935. I see a sign right there.
Jas and Sam, 95936. Let's show some love for Jas and Sam. Who's voting right for them right now? Bruce and Tracy, 95937. The number's on the screen. If you want to vote them your fan favorite, vote that right now. 95937. Give us a who's voting right now for Bruce and Tracy. Let's hear it. Man, Tracy, Terry, it sounded close tonight.
And our final couple of the night, Rebecca and Chris.
95938. Make some noise. Who's going for Rebecca and Chris? All right. Once again, a giant special thank you to Engineering Services of Vermont for sponsoring our fan favorite tonight.
We're going to have to get those judges up here. We told them we'd give them 3 minutes. We lied. That's just giving them 2 minutes and 50 seconds.
Terry, I think, just based on what I just heard, I think fan favorite's going to be a very, very close call tonight.
Yeah. Hey, you know, a shameless plug. Next week, out on Center Street, a lot of guys and gals will be wearing high heels. Walk a mile in her shoes. I'll be there for that. And we hope to see you guys out here next week. Are you doing that?
I'm not doing that, but I'll bring the tutu.
You bring the tutu, man. Bring the tutu.
Awesome. There's so much great stuff going on in downtown Rutland. That happens because people show up. Look at this event. 5 years running, and we still pack to the rafters 30 Center Street. Give yourself a hand for showing up tonight and supporting Kids on the Move.
We say a lot about the community, whether it's the blood drive or whether it's Stuff a Bus that's coming up in a few weeks or whether it's events like this or Walk a Mile in Her Shoes next week. I want to know if there's anybody here that's not from Vermont tonight. Any out-of-towners tonight? Yeah. Welcome. You've got the world's best foliage out our back door, and you've got a town that loves itself and supports kids and all other causes. I mean, you're in a great place tonight, so welcome to our town.
Okay, voting has officially ended, so please go ahead and put those votes down. No more votes will be tabulated. The judges are making their way up to the stage with the vote of the night. Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? once it'd be a lot easier, but I think I heard a vote for just about everybody.
Oh, you guys had so much pressure on you. How'd you do it?
It was very difficult.
You okay, Dave? They didn't beat you up too much?
It's just tougher than being on stage, I'll tell you that.
Being a judge is being tougher than being on stage. Eric?
Well, hold on, I want to know what they're eating. What you doing up there dancing or something? Pretzels. Pretzels, okay.
Yeah, they're from Kyle. Ladies and gentlemen, I hold in my hand the fan favorite. I have no idea who you guys voted for.
Who is it? The 2015 Dancing with the Stars fan favorite.
Dun dun dun.
Kyle and Deana.
A lot of love in this room for these guys, and for every one of you guys. Well, are you ready for the mirror ball? Thank you, judges. I hold in my hand wow. Are you nervous?
Is that my stomach?
Pretzel.
That's a lot of power right now in this.
Yeah! They all want. These guys are gonna stab you in a second, so you better.
I want to know, as a crowd, ready to find out who the judges voted. The Judges' Choice Trophy for the 2015 Dancing with the Stars is awarded to Jas and
She defended her championship.
Come on, Rutland, get on your feet.
Get on your feet, ladies and gentlemen. These are your Mirror Ball Trophy winners. And how about a round of applause for everybody that gave up months of work to put on a show for our community.